Yes, gents, how we doing? So today is about sort of if you're training a lot, like constantly perhaps working out, doing some exercise, whatever, but you're not changing, okay? And sort of like obviously what's going on there? Because again, sort of I know people who perhaps train sort of 5, 6, perhaps 7 days a week. Perhaps they'll do double sessions, or like when in the gyms and stuff. Like it used to be back in the commercial gyms, people would do sort of like 2, 3 classes a day of like spin, like body pump, and sort of boot camp. Like I know guys who just do some sort of running in the morning and a run evening, or I don't know, they just sort of do like a body part a day. Like sort of I know a lot of guys I speak to, they do sort of like I train every day, do a body part. I do chest today, arms tomorrow, then legs, shoulders, back, and then do some more chest, some abs, and it's like wow, but I don't look any different, and it's like okay. So there's obviously a fundamental flaw there, okay? That's what you need to understand. This is not a case of, like, if you've plateaued there and just like, oh, you're not getting results, it's just like, training more isn't going to solve the problem. It's just going to sort of bury you in the hole even more, okay? It's just going to deplete even more energy and deplete all your time, okay? Because you literally are going to have to live in the gym if you carry on the way that's going, okay? So, like I said, there's a big leak in the bucket that we need to fix and like sort of find and then sort of put the solutions in place. So again, if you are training every day, then you need to first of all, obviously, the first thing I look at is like, what's your intensity like, okay? Because it probably isn't any, okay? If you're able to train every day and twice a day, there isn't fucking any intensity, because you should need a rest day. You should need a day off. You should need a day to recover because your body gets beat up. Okay, so that's the thing. You got to look yourself. Am I just going through the motions? Okay, just going in, get a pump on, whether when in the gyms or perhaps just at home. I'm just doing some press ups. I'm doing some sit ups. I'm just doing sort of like I'm just doing some weights, just doing some dumbbell work. Like what is that? What does that mean? Okay, like you're just doing a few sets of 10 on the curls and stuff. As I said, getting some blood flowing, getting a pump on, warmed up, and I think, oh yeah, that was good. But there's not actually any sort of intensity. There's not actually any progression. There's no overload. Okay, that's the first thing. So it's just like, oh yeah, I feel got a bit of a sweat on, but that's just sort of like the byproduct of moving. Okay, you haven't moved more than sort of like your body's used to. Okay, and that's what happens because you've just done that. Then you think, oh, I've done something. I feel good. Look in the mirror. Yeah. But again, it hasn't sort of. It's what your body's used to. It's what your body's comfortable with. It's not enough. And then obviously that's why you can't train each day. Okay, you can go, oh yeah, smash today, and that's why you can train twice a day. Fucking hell, like so twice a day training kills you. Okay, if you train twice, like I've trained twice a day, and you have to be very sort of like strategic about your recovery and how you do it. Otherwise, again, it's just going to bury you because there's a big demand on the body. But that's obviously going at intensity. Sort of like if you are able to do that and you've been doing it for years, then yeah, it's just like, obviously, you are just going through the motions, okay? Because you can train 3-4 times a week and get results, okay? So there's something sort of fundamental, like that's the main thing there. That's the first alarm bell or the red flag that comes up. Okay, right, you need to sort of push harder. There's no progression in your body. You're not overloading your body in any way. You're not doing more reps, sets, weight, speed, anything, a quicker time, okay? There's no need for the body to adjust because, again, like I said, you should need a rest day. Okay, you should want it. You should have some aches and pains and not be able to go back in the next day or like constantly, like every day. So focus on that, the intensity. Like so, perhaps try doing like sort of more work in a shorter time and just like sort of really track your rest periods. Condense your time work. So again, if you try and just spend an hour and then you need an hour to get intensity, no, try doing the same amount in at half an hour, and that'll blow your intensity up. Okay, again, you shouldn't need to sort of be in the gym for any more than an hour, like 45 minutes, that's all our sessions do, probably like 35, 40 minutes by the time we chat and warm up and stuff. That's all you need. You focus on the intensity during that time. Second one then is obviously your nutrition, okay, because if you're training that much, then you're still not changing, then you're eating too much shit. Okay, you're eating way too much, okay? Because obviously you're putting the work in, you're burning some calories in the gym, like training each day, perhaps twice a day, whatever, and stuff's still not happening. Then you're using too many calories, okay? You're eating too much, okay? More than your body needs. So you're getting a sort of the performance in the gym, you're getting a recovery. But eating too much, you're getting overspill, so you're gaining weight as well, or just you're not sort of like, again, losing any. This is what happens like with cyclists and runners and stuff. They overcompensate how many calories they need. Because they go for big runs, go for like cycles and stuff, they do that quite often. Where the body adjusts to the sort of the training in terms of how many calories it can burn, how many calories it needs to burn. But then like people still sort of eat a load as well, and sort of on top of that, or more than they think, or just I did a run today, a little run, or they don't sort of track it, not aware of it, don't invest in it, in their eating. So then they just end up sort of like undoing everything they've done. Okay, so then they think then the next byproduct, it's not my diet, I need to train more. Okay, which is just sort of like, it comes back to the classic thing: you can't out-train a bad diet. Diet is the sort of the casting vote. It has so much more power than any sort of training. Okay, this is what you have to realize. So those are the main reasons, guys. The two glaring reasons: if you were sort of quite training a lot, like sort of like at least, so if you train at least 5-6 days a week, and like sort of nothing's really shifting, nothing's really changing, then your training isn't sort of intense enough. There's no overload there. There's no reason for the body to change. You're not putting enough stress in it. You're just going through the motions. Okay, or you're not doing enough volume. Okay, you're doing a bit each day, but it's like I said, you're doing a few press-ups, a few sit-ups, and some squats. Yeah, it's not enough volume. Okay, it's the conversation I've had with a lot of people in lockdown, like doing the home workouts. I was like, just you got a bit of a sweat on, like, and you train for 5 minutes, that's not enough. Okay, you need a lot more volume, more intensity. Okay, and then secondly, you're eating too much. Okay, you got too many calories coming in somewhere. Okay, you need to trim those down. Okay, you need to probably drop them by about 500 to start off with. And that's it. Again, you don't need to explore anything else. You don't need to worry about anything else, like get some supplements, anything like that. That's not going to save anything. Getting some fat burners, getting any sort of like better quality supplements, that's not going to save anything, okay? You're still not addressing the fundamental problems, okay? Because it'll be easy to spend money on supplements, do that instead. It'll be easy just to sort of think of something else and just do that, because you're avoiding doing the fucking hard stuff, the actual work, which is, again, start eating less food, okay? And like, so eating sort of balanced, like calorie sort of dense meat. Not calorie dense meals, but nutrient dense meals. So eating better foods, making better choices, and pushing yourself hard in the gym. Those are hard stuff, okay? But that's what gets you results, okay? So that's what you need to do, okay? So if you were sort of training, sort of like or running, active, and just sort of smashing stuff like constantly, then you got to look yourself, right? Perhaps I'm not training enough. How do you feel doing after your workout? Do you like feel it? Do you need? Can you just literally go and crack on the rest of your day? Like, and just go all straight on into work? Then probably not intense enough. You need to sort of have some sort of gasp, some sort of like, oh my god, it burns, that hurts. You need to perhaps get to that stage, so that you can't just jump into the next task, okay? Because you need to have some sort of intensity there. And like I said, then you're probably eating too much. So you need to sort of perhaps become aware of how much you're eating, look at your sort of portion sizes, track your food, track your calories, look how much you're consuming, and then adjust from there, lower it from there. Okay, hope that helps, gents. Any questions, any messages, drop them below or hit me up. Peace.